Welcome back if you're a fan of the channel, and hey, welcome if you're new here. And in today's video, we are looking at another card from the 151 set, and this time we're going to be looking at Arbok EX, and I've decided to pair this with Darkrai VSTAR, so let's go ahead and let's look at it. Arbok EX is, as I mentioned, the new card from 151 that makes this deck a little bit interesting, and it has 2 attacks, bind down, hits for 70 damage for 2 dark energy, and you can, your opponent cannot retreat, the defending Pokemon cannot retreat on its next turn. And then the coolest one, or the one that I think we're going to utilize the most, is Meanacing Fangs. Menacing? I think I had to build this. For 150 damage for 3 dark energy, your opponent discards 2 cards from their hand. So we can use this in terms with Roxanne, Iono, stuff that will get our opponent's cards down, go ahead and hit them with Menacing Fangs, and then hopefully just stall them out. We have a couple cards like Path to the Peak that we're also going to utilize to do this. We're going to try to make our opponent's life hard by using Menacing Fangs, and we paired this with Darkrai VSTAR. Like I said, I never got to play this deck because I came in after this deck had kind of seen its glory days, but I've always thought that this was a cool deck. I really like it. For 30, Dark Pulse does 30 damage plus 30 more for every dark energy that you have attached to all of your Pokemon, and its Star Abyss ability lets us pull item cards out of the discard pile, which is really cool because of Dark Patch. The Dark Patch, I think, is a card that I would love to see get applied to other energy types. I know that they had Aqua Patch back when I played in Sun and Moon, but they haven't reprinted it. But this card allows us to get dark energy out of the discard and put it onto our Pokemon. So we can do that more than 4 times with this ability, and then we can very easily get energy onto Arbok. We also have Galarian Moltres V, which allows you to take energy and put it onto Galarian Moltres V, and then we also have this Galarian Moltres, which allows us to put 2 energy into our hand when we play this card. So we have a lot of ways to get energy onto the discard, onto the bench. We're okay putting energy onto the discard. Radiant Greninja will help us do that, and then besides that, we have our Bibarel, Draw Engine, and Squawkabilly to be able to kind of cycle through on our first turn. And then besides that, everything's pretty normal. Like I mentioned, Roxanne, 4 Ionos. We are playing a Path to the Peak. We are trying to find a way to stall our opponent, put them down to 0 cards. That's the kind of the main point of the deck, and then be able to do big damage with Darkrai VSTAR. So the only other card I want to mention is Rigid Band. The stage 1 Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage. So that means our Arbok EX goes from 270 HP to needing 300 to be able to take 1-hit KO. So I think that that's pretty cool, and I think that this card fits pretty well with the deck. So before we hop into some games, if you guys are new here, first off, welcome to the channel, and I am on the road to 1,000 subs, and I'll be doing a giveaway for a booster box of your choice from the Scarlet and Violet era. You can find the giveaway link in the description below, and while you're down there, go ahead and hit subscribe, because like I said, we're going to be giving that away at 1,000 subs, and go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, and let me know what you think of 151. Let me know what you think of Arbok. I want to know your opinion. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into some games. Alrighty, our opponent will get to go first. I think we're going to lead with Ekans here. We do have Greninja to be able to get us some hard draw. We also have Battle VIP, Nest Ball, so feeling pretty good. Against the Lost Box deck, could be interesting for us, as we do have weakness. Or no, we don't have weakness. I forgot. This is Steel. It's always so tricky when you see Psychic and ends up being Steel. I made mistakes with Zacian before. Zacian's the tricky one, but let's see what we can do against Lost Box. It kind of, Arbok EX with Menacing Fangs, it's easy for us to get KOs. That's not really the problem. It's more like the card draw. I guess that could help us if they don't have enough switch cards, or they're not able to, find what they need. But Lost Box decks, they get a lot of cards. So seeing a Lightning Energy here, I think this is probably Turbo. I guess my gut would say that this is Turbo. But let's see. Let's see for sure. An attach onto Radiant Greninja, and maybe just a pass. Nice. Okay, cool. Not a lot in the Lost Zone, actually, just one. I think we Greninja. I think we go ahead and Conceal. I don't think I want to Iono here. It feels like they don't really have, oh my goodness. It feels like they don't really have what they want, but geez. Do we grab Squawk? Yeah, I think we grab Squawk here. I think we go Ekans, Squawk, Darkrai. I think then we go Darkrai Moltres. Let's try this. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and attach. Oh, geez. Attach to Ekans here. Let's attach to Ekans. Let's go ahead and Squawk and Seize. Gets us some energy in the discard, which is always nice. We do have a switch. We have bosses. We have research. We can actually collapse off Squawk, which is kind of interesting. Energy search. Let's go ahead and Dire Flame Wings. Do we energy search onto Ekans? The acid spray doesn't really help us. Is there a world where we die? I guess there is. I guess there definitely is. There's totally a world where we die here. I guess let's go ahead and switch. Do we want to switch out? Sorry, I'm not. It's my first game of the day. My brain isn't working. Let's kick off Squawk. There's a 100% chance that we get Radiant Greninja here on this next turn. That's energy search. I'm being weird. We're just gonna do it. If we lose the energy, we lose the energy. We're gonna research. We do get we do get Dark Patch. We get the V-Star. Cool. Cool. We don't have Arbok. We don't have a way to get Arbok, but flip of the coin doesn't mean anything. We just do 30 damage to Comfy. Is what it is. If we end up losing Ekans, we lose Ekans. We go into Darkrai and then we just we take a KO. So that's okay. That's okay. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. But we have the V-Star. We have Iono. If they get a good little hand here, we probably Iono. We have Dark Patch also after we use Radiant Greninja. So we'll be able to get a lot more energy onto our discard pile, which feels good. Probably use the V-Star ability to take some item cards back as well. That would be good. Hit some more dark badges. But like I said, I kind of want to really find Arbok. I think Arbok, Iono into Arbok, put them at 4 cards, force them to keep using these Comfies. I think that would be good. I think that will help us. Gonna retreat into Comfy number 2. 2 cards in the discard. In the Lost Zone, this will be 3. Colress will put him at 5. So Cram is a thing. We probably could lose our Ekans to Cram, but like I said, energy in the discard's not the end of the world. We're okay. There's Colress. Yep. I guess let's see if they have a switch card plus Cram. Might have made more sense for us to go into Darkrai here and then just smack it in the face for 50, but I kind of want to get Arbok up and running so I could start, utilizing menacing fangs. But Sableye and a Battle VIP gone. One of the water energies, I guess he only needs 2. So I was gonna say one of the water energies is in the Lost Zone, but yeah, I think only needs 2 to be able to pull that off. I don't see a world where they get Mirage Gate on this turn. I could be wrong. He could Lost Vacuum actually. Lost Vacuum, put him at 6, and then he just needs one more Comfy. So I guess it is possible. I am worried about the Greninja here, but it's a risk we take. It's a risk we take. If he has it, he has it. 11 cards, I think Iono makes a lot of sense here. And then if we could find the Arbok, which would be sick, we would put ourselves in a really good spot. Nest Ball, probably for Cram. Yep, there's Cram. Not too pressed though, because we can still Dark Patch and we could V-Star. Like, we can find everything we need to get Arbok up and running. So not the end of the world. We'll have 3 energy in the discard. We'll go 1 on Moltres. Probably hit the Dark Patches to be able to get it back onto this Ekans. So got to assume that our Ekans is going to die. It doesn't. It does not die. That is really, really nice. Okay. We have a little bit of moves. We get the Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball feels good. Let's see what we get off this Conceal. Another Dark Patch. Very cool. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and kick off Nest Ball and the energy to grab Arbok. Let's go ahead and hit our Dark Patches. Yeah, let's spread the love, I guess. Let's go ahead and Iono. Put them down to 6, give us 6 new ones, and then we're actually gonna... Oh, and we get the Rigid Band. Love it. Love it, love it. Rigid Band? I keep saying rigid. It's probably rigid. It's definitely rigid. What am I doing? Okay. We can go ahead and Menacing Fangs hit for 150. Put them down to 4 cards. Got to go into the Comfy. Don't know if they have a lot of I don't know if they have a lot of card draw here, but let's see. This makes it hard to get a one-hit KO. We have a lot of energy here on these two. I mean, if we do lose the Arbok, which I don't think they have a solution to kill Arbok at the moment, but if they do, we have a lot of energy here. We still can use our V-Star to get Dark Patches back. We have 3 Dark Patches. Yeah, you get our Dark Patches back. We still have energy in our hand. We could still use Dire Wing Flames. We have a lot of outs here. So it'd be really, really cool to see a 2 prize Pokemon hit the bench. That'd make me feel really good. But if not, we just take our KOs. And I think it's really important that we keep getting these Comfeys down, keep hitting those Menacing Fangs, force their hand to drop and drop and drop, and then go from there. So keep letting them discard cards. Looks like they got rid of another Water Energy, which Water Energies, or energies in general, there's a lot in the discard, but it's okay. It kind of makes sense for them to be able to discard them because they have things like, I mean, we still don't know what variant we're playing, which I think we're playing, I guess this could be for Raikou now that I'm thinking about it. This could be like Kyogre or something. I guess it's possible. But it's just going to be important that we do hit our lost zones, hit our Ionos, spit innocently for 80. We take less damage. Love it. Gonna make them drop some cards again. Let's go ahead and get a second Arbok up and running. Oh, we don't have it. All right, let's grab the Bibarel. Surprised. I should have probably checked my cards, but let's go ahead and conceal. Probably should have concealed first. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. But Pal Pad. Probably just Pal Pad Ionos back in. I think that's probably the best case for us. Let's go ahead and Dire Wing Flames. Get a second energy there. Get the third energy there. Now we have 3 attackers up and running. We'll go ahead and Menacing Fangs down the Cramorant. We're going to hold on to Darkrai V-Star's ability as long as humanly possible, so we can really utilize the Dark Patches when we need them, because that's going to really scale this energy, or this damage, once we get the energy. I'm used to clicking to Path to the Peak. That might be useful for us. Might be, but also might not be, because we do want to keep Starbus in the mix. So 6 in the Lost Zone. Still don't have a clue what the big Pokemon is. Is it Dragonite? Is it Raikou? Is this Kyogre? If it's Kyogre, I mean, there's water energy scattered, so I kind of feel okay with it not being Kyogre now that I'm thinking about it, but it still could be Dragonite, still could be Raikou. It doesn't feel like Dragonite, though. Dragonite is the turbo version, and that goes really, really, really fast, and this has been slow for them, so it could be C. We haven't seen Fire Energy. It could just be, I don't know. I don't know. It still might be Kyogre now that I'm thinking about it. It still has Super Rods and stuff to get some of this water energy back in the discard, but the fact that there's one here, I don't know. I still don't know. But we're going to discard as many cards from our opponent as humanly possible. That's the goal. Hit them with Ionos, force them to kind of play out of their comfort zone a little bit. Have to discard cards, make some more decisions than Lost Box already has to. There's the Super Rods. We're going to probably see, I think we see that water energy come back. I think we should be, yeah, water and electric. Okay. Water and electric. Okay, interesting. Interesting. There's the Mirage Gate. He's going to go ahead and put it onto Greninja. Interesting. And this might just be to soften up some Pokemon. Let's go into Ekans here. I feel like we're going to lose this Ekans. Yeah, we're going to lose the Ekans. We want to go back into Arbok. And I think this is Kyogre. This feels like it's going to be Kyogre. So we want to make sure that we're forcing our opponent to, let's take it down to 4 prizes is kind of the danger zone here. Let's go ahead and conceal. We have a switch and a research. I think we're going to hold off on the Iono. I think we're going to hold this as long as humanly possible. We have another turn, I think, to be able to use it. Is there anything else we want to play this turn? I think we're okay. I think we're going to hold off until we get Bibarel. Let's go ahead, Menacing Fangs. 3 prizes. Let them discard 2 cards. Hopefully this is still kind of the, you know, the move. Just forcing cards out of their hand. There goes a Mew EX. Let's go ahead and take another prize. Another Rigid Band. Rigid. It's another Rigid Band. And yeah, Kofi comes out. Nothing on the bench yet. I think we're... If he takes another prize here, I think we're probably getting closer to seeing Kyogre. That's probably where we're at. 10 in the Lost Zone, so we might see Sableye. Sableye killing this Bidoof would put them in that range, and then we do have to worry about Kyogre. So then we need to Iono, we need to start doing things. So let's see if we're able to get it done. He probably does have Sableye. It's probably the card that we're most afraid of now. There it is. So our Bidoof will go. Our Bidoof will go. That was probably a mistake on my part. Probably should have realized that Sableye was ready to come in. Mirage Gate, get the energy that they need, and then come in and start doing some damage here. This has to be Kyogre. Just has to be, right? Has to be Kyogre. But what's nice is we're going to take away another 2 cards here from their hand, right? So we're hoping that we can just continually limit the amount of cards that they need. There's the Super Rod. We're going to see the water energies come back. And I think that's going to confirm that this is definitely Kyogre. So we want to make this really, really hard for them to be able to get the card, you know what I mean? To get there. So I think a lot of these times we're seeing very, very big hands out of Kyogre decks, or just lost box decks in general, and I think that's what Arbok does. I think it makes it really, really difficult to hopefully get there, hopefully have enough cards. Both Super Rods have been used. 1 water energy, but back. We will lose the Bidoof, so Kyogre is the card that we're worried about. Let's see where he puts this other 60 damage. That's kind of what I'm curious about. Putting it here would kind of make sense. He's gonna put it up on Arbok to put us at 140. He doesn't have a KO on the next turn with another Sableye. Bosses. Do we need to Iono here? That's the question I'm asking myself. Does Path to the Peak help us? Does it hurt us? What's the best play here? I think we keep the switch card. Maybe we just attack. Because we're going to put him at 2 cards. Yeah, let's save the Iono. Go ahead, Menacing Fangs. I don't know if it's better to Iono here. I like having more cards in my hand. Putting me down to 3 doesn't... I feel like it doesn't really make sense. So, have to have them discard 2 cards here. It's sort of Manaphy, Echoing Horn. Okay, so... interesting. Another Iono, which is good for us. We like Ionos. Is this the Kyogre? If it's the Kyogre, I mean, he's got a lot of cards. I don't think he has it, but he does have another turn. So, I guess he could. If he starts to get up in cards, if he gets over 4 cards, then we definitely Iono. I think that makes the most sense. And then we Menacing Fangs them back down. And then all we need is one of the 2 cards that we have, Darkrai or... well, he goes in for the Radiant Greninja, and then he passes. GG's to our opponent. We have a switch card. We're going to finish it off with Arbok. Arbok was the man. Arbok was the man. We finish it off. Still don't know what variant of Lost Box this was, but we made it so difficult on them. We made it so difficult. We just discarded and discarded and discarded cards from their hand, and I think whatever version of Lost Box you're playing, I think that makes it difficult. I think it makes it difficult for almost any deck that you play. So, cool. That feels good to get a win. Let's go and find another. Let's find another. We get the option to go first. We always take it. Maybe not always, but we'll take it in this circumstance. kind of hard to get a turn 2 Arbok set up, well, especially when you don't have basics. But you know, we can try to go for the V-Star and then maybe try to play late game Dark Arbok. Last game we just went straight Arbok. We went hard into the Arbok. 2 mulligans. We do get the Arbok, but we also get the Darkrai. We have Battle VIP Pass. We have Greninja. So okay, not too bad. Let's see what we're playing here. Mew sleeves. Mew. This is Mew. It's Mew. Love it. Okay, so let's try to find a turn 1 KO. That's kind of what we're hoping for here. Let's go and Battle VIP. We want Ekans. Do we want Squawk? Maybe we do want Squawk. Do we have another Arbok? We do have another Arbok. Squawk or Bidoof? No, let's Squawk. Yeah, let's Squawk. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and Squawk. Let's go ahead and conceal. We're okay having energy in the discard. We get the Bibarel and the Moltres. Do we drop this? Save the last spot for Bibarel? Bidoof? Go ahead and... oh, never mind. We don't want to attach there. Sorry. We want to attach there. Gonna have to get rid of Roxanne and a Bibarel. Oh, we're throwing away our only Bibarel. Okay, so that spot's going to go for something else. Well, we get the Bidoof, but not really what we wanted. But that's okay. That's okay. I think we find the V-Star. On the next turn, we go for a KO, and we try to get some energy on the board. I thought that this was... I made a mistake here. I thought that this was... I didn't know you had to attach it onto this Pokemon. I thought it was an attach onto any Pokemon, and then I was going to... I probably still should have done it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it still would have allowed me to get 2 energy on the board, more energy. Yeah, that's alright. That's okay. We get judged. It's unfortunate. It's what these Mew decks do, though. You know what I mean? It's what they do. Still finding energy. Pal Pad. Still looking for the V-Star. That would be ideal. Also, some Dark Patches. Be sick. We get a lot of nice. A lot of fusion strikes coming out of our opponent here. For 2. Let's see if they retreat into the Genesect. They might do that to protect a Mew. Can we take a KO though? I don't think we can. We need a lot of energy if that's the case. Even with this, we need a lot of energy, to be honest with you. Pass it to us. They don't retreat. So we have some outs. We do have research, which feels good. I think let's attach. Do I have any bosses? Roxanne? I guess let's put those back in. Then let's go ahead and research away. Let's give us some energy. We do get some energy. Sick. We get our Ultra Ball. Cool. Let's conceal first. Find Iono and some energy. Let's throw away Battle VIP and 1 energy. Go ahead and get the V-Star. We don't have a KO here, do we? 180, we do. Okay, so we do. I think we actually go ahead and drop an Iono and another energy. Both Ionos? Drop both Ionos. Let's go and get the Moltres V. This is going to help us get a little bit more damage. And 240, any no Dark Patches in the deck. I guess we could grab Ultra Balls, but I'll take the KO. 240. Feels good. I think we have enough to get our Moltres V up and running. So, nice. Nice. We gotta have some more energy. 2 energy in the discard. I think we probably just hit a research and we try to find Arbok, and I think we try to set Arbok up with Dark Patches. I think that's the play. Power Tablet coming down. A second Power Tablet. Oh no, are we in danger? I think we are. I think we are in danger. But for 190, we can take return KO onto Moltres. Does this need to be on the bench? Can't use no. So we're kind of okay, actually, unless we get hit with a unless we get hit with an Iono and we lose these two energies. But I guess Iono and Judge are kind of probably the same. Still haven't seen Dark Patches though, so Dark Patches will feel good. Does this do 60? I always forget. The 60 more. I don't think he has a KO. I think that reduces the KO potential. What is he gonna grab? He's gonna grab the VMAX. Obviously, that gets him 5 new cards with the Fusion Strike. I guess he's looking for another Power Tablet. Another Power Tablet will get the KO. So. Maybe we could also find a Collapse here, kick off Squawk or something like that. He lost vacuumed the... Interesting. He lost vacuumed away the V-Star before using it. I feel like he should have used it, no? Why not use it? I guess it puts an extra card in your hand, but... I don't know. Maybe that's the play. Path of the Peak, which will shut off our Moltres. So... That's... not ideal. We wanted a second attacker. And our Greninja, so now I think Collapse is probably more important. And he's gonna take the KO onto Moltres here, so I think that's actually okay. I think I'm okay with that. Because I think we have a return KO. 30, 60, 90, 180. No, I guess we need some dark patches. We do need a little bit of dark patch help here. But let's get it set up. Let's attach onto Ekans. Let's go ahead and use research. There's the dark patch. You love it. You love it. Love it. Let's go ahead and dark patch. Throw that there. Research. Probably can get another dark patch. Yeah, let's Collapse. Let's drop the Rigid Band. Dark Patch. Let's go ahead and start Abyss. Let's go ahead and grab these 2 dark patches back. Actually, do we do a dark patch and an Ultra Ball? I think we do. We do a dark patch and an Ultra Ball. Let's go ahead and get rid of Bidoof and this V-Star. Let's grab our Arbok. Arbok is going to be a really good second attacker. It doesn't get the full KO potential onto the VMAX, but that's okay. And then I think we dark patch onto this Moltres. We have Energy Switch. We have Iono. 420 damage to the jaw. We love weakness. We love weakness. Now we're down to 1 prize card. This is actually a pretty interesting card. In terms of an attack, especially against a psychic deck, because of its attack, 50 damage for each prize card your opponent's taken, plus 20. So we can right now hit for 120, double that, 240. That gives us a KO onto this Mew VMAX. Or this Mew V, and as this goes up, if he takes 2 prizes here, we can now hit for a lot more. So we can also Energy Switch onto this to take the KO. It's a pretty good 1 prizer, if you ask me, especially when you have weakness. Actually, not even when you have weakness. This is a really good late game card too. So especially if they have 1 prize, you're hitting for 270. So he's gonna pull up our Squawk. So you're gonna bully our Squawk away. Lost vacuum to kick off our Rigid Band. I can't say this word. Rigid Band. Power Tablet. I think that's his 3rd Power Tablet used. Grabber Mew. Is this the deck that haunts Grabber Mew? It's probably Charizard. To be honest with you, it's probably Charizard. But still weakness, baby. He's using just every card he has in his arsenal. Path to the Peak. He's doing the most. Absolutely doing the most. He's got to take the KO, right? Or not, I just attach, retreat, take the KO myself. Let's see. If he takes the KO, maybe I do something. He is going to take the KO, I think. I guess he could max mirror, or he could... No, he doesn't. I was gonna say he could energy leap or something like that. Takes 2 prizes. What's the math here? 50 more for each prize your opponent's taken. 200. Let's go ahead and let's hit him with the 1 prizer. Let's hit him with the 1 prizer, right? If we got it like that, we should. If we got it like that, we should. 440 damage. Just Iono. Let's see what we grab off this one card. It's an energy. We do love energy, but Fiery Wrath. 440 damage. Gets us 3 prizes. And Darkrai. Darkrai feels good. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just me? Is Arbok needed in this deck? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new here, hit the sub. And I'll see you guys for the Road to RCS video on Monday. Take care.